Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to What's Up 243. I wasn't going to do it, but I am. It's the WTRL Team Time Trial. Again, the lure was just too much for me to resist. I had so much fun working with my team last week, at least up until the point where my gear cable snapped and I had to drop off the back, but it was still good fun being part of that. I'm not going to be much help to them again tonight, but probably not for mechanical reasons. I've been out on another little gravelly ride this evening, and albeit I only did 11, 12k, something like that, it does take its toll on my weary old legs. And actually, more importantly, I don't know if you can see this, I've got the most horrendous injury. Look at that. I mean, that's like, you see that? Those are the perils of riding through the woods. It's like a thorn or just a twig. So anyway, I've got a real weakness in this arm, so when we get to the climb, if I have to pull out, it's because of that. But obviously I'll try and be heroic and soldier on, Tom de Moulin style. So we're doing another route that I've never done, and from what I've just seen, it's about 40-something kilometres, which is not really what I thought I'd signed up for. But this is called the Out and Back. Looks like we're going through this desert again, then we hit the volcano, go up to the top of the volcano, then back down all the way back to where we started. So we've got a very strong team. This is WKG Team Fun again. A significant difference from last week is that we are going out at 1 minute past the start time, so 7:41 PM, whereas last time we were the last team going out of our pen. We were pretty much the first. So this is not going to be good for my heart. I'm going to have both WKG Team Torture chasing us down. I don't deal well with being chased. It sends me into sort of mild palpitations. And even worse, from a personal point of view, Kev Stevens' ODZ team will be chasing us down from behind as well. If I can start seeing the time gaps and he's getting close, I know my heart rate's going to go through the roof. It's not going to be good. That doesn't help my team. The fact that I don't cope very well in those situations. It was lovely last week, starting last, and all we could do was sort of start picking teams off as we were going forward. So it felt really good. Right, I'm going to familiarise myself a little bit with this course, and once I'm on the start pen, I will try and familiarise myself with who my teammates are. I know we got largely the same team as last week, but the names seem to have been changing right up until about 10 minutes ago, so I'm not entirely sure. So I'll wait and see who's in the pen with me and get an idea of who's riding in the rival teams as well. So, catch you in a bit. Right, I'm just checking what I think is the definitive rider list. So it looks like we've got WKG Vomit team going out with Brian Rowland, Jamie Woodward, Hans-Peter Summerson, John Bythway. What was it, just you four? Right, so the third rider stops the clock with you guys. Then we've got WKG Torture, which is Gordon Jackson, our incredible organiser for these events. So a massive thank you again, Gordon, if I forget at the end. So Gordon Jackson, Darren Rayfield, excuse me, Stuart Bailey, Snorefeli the Velo Viking, Paul Trilk, Dave Harmsworth, Peter Wilson, Torana Martinison. That is a seriously strong team. They're the ones that are going to be chasing us from behind. Well, pretty much everyone is, but they're in our pen. So then, this is the team I'm in. WKG Fun, which is John Grenfell, Andrew Lawrence, who I can see is in the pen. Good to see you, bud. Percy Santamaria, Keith Denton, Catherine Denton, Maria Trilk, myself, Paul Elliott Kowalczyk, Stuart Woodsell, and Chris Davis, which I think, is that 9 riders? So I don't know if that's the 5th or the 6th rider that stops the clock there, but it's a strong team in numbers, and I'm now really concerned that I'm going to let the side down because they're seriously fast guys. Best of luck to everybody involved, best of luck to all the other teams as well, but obviously my focus is going to always be on the WKG teams. And as with the previous one, apologies that I'm not going to be able to jump around with the camera too much until after the point where I go pop, because I'm going to need to be playing the team game here, fully focusing, concentrating on keeping within the bunch and doing my part. So, and hopefully you won't even see Team Torture or the ODZ team come past us. Fingers crossed. Less than a minute till the event starts. Really full looking field today. I think I can see all of my teammates. I can see a lot of Team Torture, which is disappointing. I can see the Silver Fox, that is Kev Stephen and his ODZ teammates around him. Well, I'm getting the old pre-race nerves again. I'm hoping Keith has done set his timer again. In fact, that's really irresponsible of me just to be relying on that. Hang on, I better do it, hadn't I? Oh no, I need to stop pedaling. What am I doing? Stop. I forgot all about that. Oh. Okay, first mistake. Bloody hell. Oh, they're all moaning about it now. I stopped. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go! WKG fun. I hope. Anyone else coming? Anyone else coming? Oh my God, where are my team? To Keith's not moving. Why am I going and no one else is? We're 1 minute past. Oh shit, I think I've paused this up for everyone. Right, here we go. Right, Keith's about to come flying past me, so I've got to get the power on. There we go. Sorry guys, I was too busy fannying around with everything else. I'm with Keith now. We're going to have to ease off, pull the group back. So we've got a 19-second gap back to Maria. Someone turned right out of the gate. Oh man, how's that happened? Right, I can see Percy behind me. Here's Andrew, Percy, Paul Elliott Grouchich, Keith's there, Catherine's 13 seconds back, Maria 18 back. So just have to steady it up a minute. I look like Maria had a problem, according to Pete. According to Paul. So she is with Catherine at 17 seconds. I can see them in the background there now. So we need to keep this nice and steady. Let those two come back in. Alright, here we go. We're all back together. We start putting a little bit more power on. Not too much. We'll give Catherine and Maria a chance to sort of catch their breath a little bit, I think, because they'd have been powering for that first 2.4 kilometres. Try and catch on. That said, they've gone straight to the front and putting out 3 watts per kilogram. Oh man, I think we lost Percy for a second there. Oh, he's back on the power, but he dropped to 0. He's dropped 3 seconds behind. He's powering back up, 7.5 watts per kilogram. Obviously had some kind of dropout. 8.6 watts per kilogram. Come on, dude. You got this. And there he is. I can see his shadow. There we go. Good man. Okay, we seem to have settled into a decent rhythm now, as someone just pointed out in the group chat. Well, as I say that, I've just dropped off the back of the bunch a little bit, but that's alright. Thank you, Mr. Purvis, for the ride on that I just caught just as I was sweating through my eyeballs. Mr. Purvis from the FCC, good to see you, dude. So it's going to work out 38.7 kilometres. This ride, a little bit better than I was expecting, but we do have to go up the volcano climb, so still going to be tough. This pace is already about as fast as I've got, to be honest. We are stretching ahead away from the guys that started a minute behind us. They're now a minute 30 behind us, which is pretty good going considering we had a real stop-start beginning to the race. Let's just hope we can keep that power when we get to the climbs. Right, it's happening. I can see Kev Stevens' name. They're flying. The ODZ group are now a minute and 34 behind us. We've still got the climb to go. I'm blowing out my arse. There's still 23 kilometres to go. So even after the climb, got to do all this again. I've had a drop out. There we go, I'm back. Oh man. I won't be able to power back on in the way that Percy can. Percy stayed with me, but I think he's had a drop out. Oh man. Yeah, Percy can't get going again. Alright guys, I can't help from here. I'm just going to keep pedaling like I did last week. Just going to get a good view of you guys. Percy's going again, but he has the strength to chase on. I definitely don't. I'm going to have to flick back to me because I've got, here we go, the ODZ buggers are with me. I'll do the spawning thing, I'll give them ride-ons, even Kev I suppose. I know this is completely against the rules. I'm using Team ODZ. Just in case I'm our fifth man. I'm trying to stay in touch as much as I can. I'm sure Kev won't mind me getting a little tow, him and his mates. Alright, here come WKG Torture, coming to swallow me up. I hung in with ODZ for a while, but to be honest I was getting tired and I get a feeling it was upsetting a few people, so I was never going to use it for any kind of serious advantage, but just a bit of fun with Kev and the boys really. So apologies if anybody thought I was trying to screw up someone's race. I really wasn't. But anyway, here comes Gordon Jackson, about to come flying past me. Here we go, the Torture Boys, Varela Viking, Gordon Jackson, S. Bailey, I think I just saw, D. Rayfield. Oh, Percy's coming back to me as well, good man. Yeah, Peter Wilson was there. Did I miss anyone from Team Torture? Apologies if I did. There goes Percy. Oh, that's good. That means I'm less likely to end up being the fifth man if anyone else pulls out. Oh look, you can see the other team's coming down down the other side. God, that's depressing. Right, let's get a good view on, let's have a little view on Team Torture for a while. Once again, something's not sounding great at the back of my bike. That's alright. Right, let's do some ride-ons. I've got one of the herd teams now closing in on me. There they are. Alright, let's go and watch my team, Team Fun. There's Percy, pulling back in nicely. He's doing well. Oh, here we go. So who we got here? We have got Paul Elliott, Crouchage, Keith D, A. Lawrence, Catherine D, Maria Trilk. Good stuff. Alright, looks like Fun are about to be joined by Torture. That's a really decent pace by Team Torture to catch up this soon. I know we had some dropouts, but even so, they've worked really hard to pull this back. I'm just going to flip back to me again for a second just to see where I am on the course really. There we go. Definitely feeling a bit of cramp there. Right, judging by that message from Catherine, looks like Percy's managed to pull back in. Awesome stuff. Well, it might be from Keith actually, that message, but either way. Yeah, there he is. Percy, dude, great effort, man. Oh, I'm over the top of the climb at least. Righty hell. Hey, we joined by Mr. Harmsworth. Right, I'm going to go back, check out the guys up front. There's Catherine. So we still got together Percy, Catherine, Keith, Maria, Paul, Andrew. Great stuff, guys. Definitely cramping up now, even on the downhill. Okay, so the guys at the front are coming onto the reverse KOM, I think it is. Bloody hell, that means I've got to do that at some point. They're doing a really good job. 6 of them stuck together with Percy having got back on incredibly. And now they're all glued to each other. Yeah, they're coming past the hut. So yeah, this is the reverse KOM they're about to hit. I'm not quite sure where this is going to finish. I assume it finishes under the same arch that the last TT finished under. So we've got Paul Elliott Kowalczyk, Catherine Denton, Keith Denton, Andrew Lawrence, Percy Santa Maria and Maria Trilk working absolutely brilliantly together. I'd imagine it'll get slightly split up on this climb. It's about 2 kilometres, I think, 2.5k this climb. So I think they'll split up a little bit over this, but hopefully they can gather again on the other side, come over the line together. Brilliant effort. I will say well done to WKG Torture for catching and passing us. Superb stuff. Likewise, Kev and the ODZ guys, well done. I could list off loads of excuses as to why that happened. So I will, in fact. Obviously we had a messy start where some were left stranded in the gate, pedalling away but not moving. Percy had multiple dropouts. I had a dropout that lasted for quite a while and I was never going to be able to chase back on after that. And as I mentioned at the beginning, most importantly, obviously I'm nursing a really horrendous wound. So it was never going to be my day. I have got freaking cramp as well, I can tell you. My left knee, around my left knee is going to go very soon. And then my right knee, and then my face probably, then my hamstrings, my calves. I'm trying to think of somewhere I've not had cramp. I do get strange ones in my stomach, like that's proof that I do have abs in there somewhere. Because they actually cramp up. They're just really hard to see. You'd have to dig for quite a long way through the padding to get to the abs. But they're in there somewhere. But they do cramp up. And around my ribs I get cramp. And, it's just in my makeup, my physiology. Some people are more susceptible to it than others, it would seem. Yep, and I will definitely get it if I get out the saddle. Right, that's the last I'm doing of that. Okay, they're coming up to the KOM banner now, and I was kind of hoping that might have been the finish point, but it doesn't look like it is. No, they're carrying on. Good stuff, guys. At least they get to have a little bit of a rest now on the other side. So yeah, I can see the riders that are ahead have done that right hand turn to go back off towards the desert, so it looks like it's going to be the same finish line as the previous TT last week. I'm just going to quickly see where I am on course, then I'll jump back to you guys. Ah, ball bags, I'm on the bottom of the bloody... I was hoping for a nice surprise and I was like halfway up this KOM. It feels like it in my legs. Nope. I've got a while to go. The Honey Badger group have obviously passed me just a moment ago. 14 seconds ahead. Keith putting out the final push call to his team. Right, now I know where I am. Let's get back up there. There they go, that's that right turn. So they'll head into the tunnel and turn off towards the desert. So it will be over 40k by the end of this. Oh, this climb is hard. I got used to having that 34 tooth cassette on this bike when I ride it outside. It's not nice. I've got a 28, I think, is all I've got on this. Should be easy enough, but I'm cramping up. So this is going to be a slow grind to the finish for me. Do you know, I will try and jump forward. So here's Kev and his crew. They must be pretty close to the finish. It looks like WKG Torture are doing a really good job of trying to pull back to ODZ. I think ODZ went past them on the climb. I'm not absolutely sure. But they're now just 9 seconds off the back. So this could be an interesting finish. WKG Torture is Peter Wilson, Stuart Bailey, Snorefili the Vela Viking, Gordon Jackson. Who am I missing? Did I said Peter Wilson, didn't I? Darren Rayfield's there. They're coming. I don't know where the finish line is, but they're bloody coming. Let's have a little look. Let's get a view on Peter and the gang. Oh, it's not long now, but they are catching. 7 seconds. Come on, Torture. If I can't beat Kev, you guys can. Oh man, they're going to run out of road. They're up to now. Peter's put the power down. He's trying to drive them forwards. Go on, guys. This is exciting stuff. 6 seconds now. They're right there. Oh, do you know what? I'm probably going to have to flick away as well before they actually hit the line, because otherwise I'll get dumped out of the module. And I want to make sure I see my team come through. Right, here we go. We've got a right hand turn, then it sweeps round to the left. Then you'll see the banner. It's closing up. Oh man, there's the banner. Come on, guys, you've got to light it up. You've got to go. You've got to go. They're not going to do it. Or are they? Oh man, this is some finish. If their legs are feeling anything like mine. Here we go. Couple of sprint efforts. Who we got coming off the front there? Who is that? Vela Viking. Gordon Jackson's going. Here we go. Ah, didn't quite make it. Great effort, guys. Great effort. Right, I've got to get back to my crew. Unlucky. Alright, here we go. That was a great effort by Team Torture. Snorefili and Gordon launching a sprint towards the end. Just ran out of road. Another 50 metres. I think they'd have got it. So you have to say, well judged effort by the ODZ guys. see, I think Darren Rayfield just ahead, just crossing the line. Sorry dude, I won't flip the camera to you because I need to stay with these guys. I missed their finish last week, which is inexcusable, so I don't want to do the same again. Here we go, coming up to the arch. Catherine D, A. Lawrence, P. Elliot Gouchich, Keith D, Maria Trilk, Percy Santa Maria. Fantastic stuff, guys, well done. Right, I'm going to go back to me. Hey, I'm at the top of the KOM, thank the freaking Lord. Well done, everyone. Oh, I'm going to take a rest on this bit of downhill. Oh, I'm not going to catch anyone ahead, I'm not going to get caught by anyone behind, so just take a little breather. I have 4.4 kilometres to go. Hopefully most of that's flat. Okay, so once again I have the excuse of mechanical failure as to why I didn't stay with my group for longer. And once again I'm quite thankful for that excuse, because I don't think I would have covered myself in glory if I didn't have that dropout. I'd made a promise of trying to hold 3.2 watts per kilogram up the volcano to try and pace the group, and I think I'd have been found out within about the first 50 feet of that volcano climb, if I'm perfectly truthful. But that said, I actually didn't feel too bad. I was working hard, but it did feel like I could work all right for some time. Mind out, Obes. Obie's just plodded in. He's about to get... I don't want to kick you in the face, Obes. Mind out of the way. Mind the pedals. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, he likes to lick the sweat off my legs, which is disgusting, but normally he waits until at least I've stopped pedalling. What was I saying? Yeah, I felt reasonably strong. It's better than I did last week, I'd say. I think I could have held on longer than I did last week. But I certainly don't have Percy's powers of recovery. He dropped further back than me. I think I dropped about 30 seconds off. There was no way I was going to be able to power back to the bunch. And even if I did, which I wouldn't have done, but if I did, I'd have been completely useless by the time I got there. Percy, I think, was about another minute behind me. Managed to make that up and get like back past me, back up to the bunch, and then put in a really strong job for the rest of the race. So he came over the line with the finishing with the front bunch. So, amazing stuff. I'm pretty sure you don't want to watch just me riding around for 3.3 kilometres. So I'm going to click, and by magic, I'll be right near the finish banner. And there we go. Inside the last 800 metres. I had a little bit of a push to see if I could catch the guys from the herd honey badger, I think it is. They were a couple of minutes ahead of me. I just thought I'd see what I had. But no, that push lasted about 30 seconds and I wasn't getting any closer, so I bailed out. I'm in this final sprint section, which means 600 metres to the finish arch, and I will be glad to see the back of this one. It's always fun, but I spent far too long just riding on my own, which is obviously not the idea, and certainly not the fun part of this. I'll wrap up the video now because there's no point in me trying to go through the results, because they mean nothing to me. I can't make head nor tail of them on the Zwift screen. I'll quickly apologise again to anybody that I might have upset by hanging on to the ODT group. It was just to do with a bit of banter I'd been having with Kev Stephen before the race. I told him I was going to do that if he managed to catch me up. As I say, I was never going to hold on to it. Cheers for all the ride-ons coming in. Thanks, guys. I was never going to hang on to it through choice as much as anything. But I don't think I'd have had the choice. But no, I would always have pulled off. I don't want any kind of unfair advantage from that. So apologies if anybody took that the wrong way. Massive congratulations to everybody that has finished this. It's a real tough course. Super job by my team. Keith, Catherine, Maria, Paul, Andrew, Percy. Please don't say I'm missing anyone. Keith, Catherine, Andrew, Paul, Percy, Maria. They were the 6 that finished. There we go. And now I'm a finisher. Oh, my backside is killing me. So like I say, not going to bother going through these. Just well done for everybody. Everyone that finished that did really well. So, right, I am properly beat. Thank you WTRL for putting that on. Once again, thank you Gordon. Brilliant job, man, for organising the teams. If it is on again next week, I probably will do it again next week, even if I say I'm not going to. I'm trying to do more outdoor riding, but I'm determined now to actually do one of these and stay with the team all the way to the end. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you Indoor Specialist as well for, they interviewed me, which gave me the opportunity to try and get across the point of this team, of WKG, and what it means to me. And it was really hard to put into words, and certainly anything I could say just doesn't do it justice. But thank you to Indoor Specialist for giving us the chance to do that. I really appreciate it. And that's it. I'm not going to waffle on anymore because I actually think I'm going to fall over. And everything's gone double. I've got sort of blurry vision, which can't be good. Can't be good. Sorry about that. Right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for riding. See you on the next one.